You may be surprised to hear it's already time to start thinking about your holiday travel plans. Not that surprising because September left out of here real quick. If that stresses you out, you're not alone. New report from Expedia found air travel is considered more stressful than financial concerns, filing your taxes or even a trip to the dentist. Here to talk about that report and how to make sure your travels are as stress-free as possible. Still going to be a little bit there, I think, is Expedia travel expert Christie Hudson. Good morning, Christie.
Good morning.
Okay, so tell us about this new report. Why are people so stressed?
Yeah, this is all from Expedia's new 2024 Air Travel Hacks report, and they found that Americans are just stressed about air travel. Like you said, they're stressed about long lines, they're stressed that their flight might get canceled, but the research also showed people have stress long before they even arrive at the airport. 61% of Americans say it's finding a good flight deal that keeps them up at night.
Wow. Okay, so what can people do to alleviate some of these stressors?
Well, we don't want people to be stressed about finding a good deal. So there's 3 hacks from the report that I want to share with you. The first is Expedia says there is a best day of the week to book. It's Sunday. People who book on a Sunday instead of a Friday save around 13% on their air tickets. The second thing you need to know is how far in advance you should book your travel. For domestic trips, that's about 28 days out. Doing that instead of waiting until the last minute can save you around 24% on your tickets. If you're looking at international flights, you want to book a little earlier. That's around 60 days out for about 10% savings. And then there's a big thing here to avoid cancellations. You're going to want to leave in the morning. A lot of people are stressed about missing their alarm or missing that early flight, but actually, if you leave after 3 p.m., your chances of being canceled are 50% higher. So it's a great reason to do that morning flight. And finally, if you're like me and you just want to book your ticket and not think about it again, there are some really great technology and features out there. One is called Price Drop Protection, and you automatically get a refund if you book on the Expedia app and use this, if the price of your ticket goes down after you've booked.
Wow, all those are fantastic. I do the fly before 3 p.m. all the time. That first flight of the day, you miss all those delays. The study also provided some interesting facts about travelers' stresses around packing, correct?
That's right. So when it comes to packing, about a quarter of people think that packing is the most stressful thing. They're worried they're going to forget something. And while passports and credit cards are certainly at the top of the list, the research showed that 1 in 4 Americans are actually afraid they're going to forget their underwear. And to those travelers, I say there's usually a store wherever you're going. You can probably make it work, or just pack some travel Tide Pods if you need to.
Yeah, it's got to be a dollar store, a Target, a Walmart, something around. You can get some draws. Christy, let me ask you, the holidays, as I said, right around the corners. Got to talk about those. What should travelers know? Any advice on how to best plan and avoid issues when you're booking that holiday trip?
Yes, normally you could wait a little longer to book your trip, but for the holidays, you want to start looking now. You want to set up those price alerts. It's not too early to start locking in those plans for Thanksgiving, especially. One of the big things you're going to need to do around the holidays to save money is be flexible with your travel dates. So you want to avoid the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, the Saturday before Christmas. Those are the busiest and most expensive days to travel. But a couple general tips definitely apply during the holidays. You want to arrive early to avoid those lines. I would personally be bringing a carry-on if you can. You're just going to be able to skip that bag drop line, which is going to save you a ton of time and stress. And if you haven't already, now is definitely the time to get those TSA pre-check or clear things so you can get through security, because we're seeing record numbers of travelers at the airport. So now is the time.
Yeah, definitely bring a carry-on, and you can just wear your brother or your sister's clothes or your cousin down the street who wears the same size.
And don't forget your underwear.
Don't forget. Very important. Christy gave us a lot to think about. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.